MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder, number 11.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Eduardo Escobar standing in on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Before the first pitch, a check at first. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ball 1.
That's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Center fielder, Tommy
Ready to
Pham.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas.
Batting fourth.
He's got that average
Third
up over the
baseman.
290 mark to begin play.
Moustakas.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the
First
box,
baseman.
Justin Bour.
Justin
He brings a batting
Bour.
average just south of 320 into this one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, David Peralta is currently hitting just under 310 on the season.
David Peralta.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams has a read on it. He's got it one away. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Here's the catcher, Alex
Batting
Avila.
seventh,
He takes his
the
first
catcher,
cuts in
number
this one with a
13.
man at first and 2
Alex
away.
Avila.
Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off
Leading
against
off for
Zach
Philly.
Greinke to open up the inning.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson moving in. 1 out. Striding
Batting
into the
seventh,
box, Nick
left fielder.
Williams.
Nick Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes
Batting
the
eighth,
second casualty of the
catcher,
inning.
Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now batting, Gerard Dyson. He'll
Leading off
stand
for
in to
Arizona,
open things up here in
right
the
fielder,
3rd.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Hit to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th,
Standing
The pitcher,
in,
number
Zach
21.
Greinke. He'll get
Zach
to take his first
Greinke.
cuts here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in once
Center fielder,
again,
number
Ender
11.
Inciarte.
Ender
A base hit in his first
Inciarte.
trip. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Chopped foul wide of first. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo
5.
Escobar. 0 for
Eduardo
1 here in the early
Escobar.
going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Stepping in, Zach Eflin. He'll
Leading
get
up
us
for the
going.
Phillies. Pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Avila corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Eflin reaches on the strikeout.
The second baseman.
Here's the second
number
baseman, Jose
27,
Altuve.
Jose
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Altuve.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the
Right fielder
inning.
number 34.
Striding in,
Bryce
Bryce Harper.
Harper.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready to take his hacks again, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number
Up next
2.
for Philadelphia. Third
Digging in,
baseman.
Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bour.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. In now, Jose
The batter,
Iglesias.
number 2,
So far, 0 for 1
shortstop.
with a flyout.
Jose
Greinke comes set.
Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range in the side. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll try to get it
Leading off
going
for
here to
Arizona.
begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. The relay, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Ahmed is on his way home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. Iglesias is there. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Nick Williams.
Grounded to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There is Ahmed. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
56.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Arizona.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Alex Avila.
Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced foul off to the left. It's strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Pitch on its way to Avila. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jarrod Dyson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dyson will head to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in now, Zach Greinke. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. For Dyson, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Altuve onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Center fielder number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working. Ready once again, Jose
Leading
Altuve.
off for
Been a
the Phillies.
strikeout victim twice in this
Second
one.
baseman, Jose
First pitch of the at-bat on its
Altuve.
way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And the pitch on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count pitch home. To short. Ahmed has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready to take his hacks again. Bryce Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in once
Center
again,
fielder,
Tommy Pham.
Tommy
He comes in
Pham.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 on his
Leading
line
off
thus
for
far.
Arizona. Third baseman, number 5.
Here's a
Eduardo
cold strike about
Escobar.
thigh high. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the
Now
first
batting.
out of the inning.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Nick Ahmed comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Inside, he misses ball 4. Ready for another chance. David Peralta.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he is in there. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Riding in once again, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. So digging in now, Alex Avila. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Alex
sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 1.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready once again, Zach Greinke. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Jake Lamb will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a Ender 1 for 3 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Calling for it, Pham. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the
Archie Bradley comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Bradley.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Catcher, Luis.
C.J. Cron will come on to pinch hit. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded, just late. He's safe. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Marte will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit on the ground to short. There is Ahmed to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Dominguez will come on in relief
now. Pitching for the Phillies.
Now with the plate, Nick Ahmed. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So striding in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 40. Andrew.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hot shot down the line. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
2, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Iglesias goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the stepping in, Alex Avila. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Alex Avila.
Sharp ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's Jarrod Dyson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Dyson.
Chris Owings will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham has a read on it. 1 down. The pitcher, Andrew Chafin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Adam Morgan answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Morgan.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Right to Iglesias. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major